carbs clean and beautiful. Got big plans for this bike over the winter. Hope you enjoy. Alright, all that I'm doing right now is just taking off these flares. Got 3 different bolts. It's just an Allen. So I've been riding this bike for about 4 months now. I've gotten really comfortable with it. I used to have a 125, but then I stepped up to this 500, and it's definitely a big step. But now that it's getting a little colder out, I want to do a little bit of upgrades. I'm thinking a nice dark green for the tank and these flares on the side. Then I'll put like the Suzuki logo on there somehow. And then after that, I want to do a true dual exhaust with some cherry bombs. I think that sounds sweet. And then I gotta fix up the dash, and the front fender is missing, so I gotta put a new one of them on. And then I have a problem with my front brake, it's sticking or something. But then the clutch cable is also broken, it's like just barely working, so that's another thing that I'm gonna have to fix. And then just some different ideas I want to do is maybe redesign some of the lights, maybe different mirrors instead of the ones hanging off the side. A bit longer kickstand, I don't really like how far it leans. And maybe new grips just to bring it all around. There it is. Just some different size screws right here. The short one is in the bottom. And these are gonna be painted along with that. Same color as the tank. Same thing on this side, just this piece. There's the 2 bolts underneath here. Still using a 5/32. I don't know if that'll 5/32 Allen wrench. Alright, now that I got them off, I had to put the top 2 bolts back into the brake because pressing down on the brake, it would have been making this whole thing wobble around, so I just stuck those 2 back in just for the time being. Alright, I just got back from a trip in town, and I'm gonna take the fuel tank off now so I can drain the fuel, sand it, and figure out why it's leaking from around the cap. Because when I accidentally dropped to one side and this mirror broke off, and it just kind of leaked out. So I gotta see if it's just a bad seal or something else. Alright, to start with, we gotta take the seat off. That's just a simple little clip down in the back. Lifts straight off. And then there are 2 bolts, one there and one right here. Once I pull those out, then the tank should just slide back and I can take it off. Alright, so I just got my 12 mil on here. It's just those 2 bolts on the tank, and then I'll show you the fuel selector on the other side and how to turn that off and disconnect. That loose. That just slides back, but I need to turn the fuel off and unplug them, and I'm going to spill a little bit of fuel either which way. Alright, I got the tank off, and that covers everything here, the airbox, the carb, the battery back here. And so lines, this one I had to Frankenstein the new line onto it, and then this line here, I think this one's for the reserve and this one's for the main, but this has a separate little switch on it for me to choose, because right now it's on run, and then I can set it to prime over here, so that floods the carbs, and then reserve is up here, and that line just puked out a little bit, so spilled more fuel than needed. But yeah, that's off. And over here, right there, those two little lines there is where it plugs into. Alright, I just got all the fuel emptied out of this and put into the little jerry can. So that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. The next one, I will be taking this dent out. Had a bit of a spill on a driveway. It was gravel and just knocked the wheel right around. But that will probably be in a different environment than the one I've been in right now, just because I don't have the tools or items to finish it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, whatever it is to follow, and keep updated. Bye.